Imagine only ever having 200 or so ping. Always. Sometimes if you get lower than that, you're lucky. Most of the time, you're getting 200 plus. Now, ping is something that keeps African gamers really, really handicapped in the online esports world and just online gaming in general as a African continent trying to compete or play games with their foreign counterparts who have better ping, way better ping, and servers who are located right next to them, which changes the game, literally. Now, speaking as a South African player, the only way to ever compete on a proper playground is to actually LAN, or play against people whose computers are literally next to yours. That's the only time you'll ever have a fair playground. Playing any other online games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, League of Legends, any big major game, World of Warcraft, or anything, up until present, players from Southern Africa have always been only able to compete through LAN, which is where your computers are literally connected to each other, because that's the only way you'll ever play on the same level field. Because sometimes when another player shoots at you, you need to react before he reacts, and if he's getting like those few milliseconds of reaction time extra, even an average player can beat you at most games, which kind of sucks for African players because we have to try be better than our counterparts because you're already like handicapped. Like your opponent can see into the future theoretically, whereas you can't. You're seeing things a few like milliseconds delayed, which is insane. Now, there's a big movement in South Africa and specifically Southern Africa in general right now with South African or African Fortnite servers because of Amazon opening up 2 data centers in Cape Town, South Africa, and this is AWS, Amazon Web Services. Now, they're going to be catering for most of Africa for different means, like mobile networks, like other companies. I don't really know in the full like sense, but it's mostly for, interest in the economy and things in Africa in general, so that they can have a server that caters for African needs right there. Now, a lot of players, a lot of gaming players and players across Africa hope that these servers could also be used for gaming, which, I mean, if you look at any gaming map in the world of servers, Africa's like just left in the dark, dude. We're just ignored. Like, oh, let's put a server here, 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 here. Africa's here. Servers are like here by all the other countries, and we're just like, hey guys, can we play too? We're never invited to the party. It's horrible. I think the highest ping I've ever had was like 160, and that was it. I think I didn't even know where that server was. I think it was like maybe like just outside the north of Africa, maybe. But like, we've got like terrible, terrible ping. And playing online with high ping, a lot of you guys from foreign countries already hate it. Can you imagine how we feel? We have no choice at all, which is horrible. Now, there was a lot of discussion trying to bring Fortnite service specifically to AWS, but they needed something called EKS, which is like pronounced, or the abbreviation for it is Elastic Kubernetes Services. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Kubernetes, Kubers, dude, Elastic Kubernubers, yeah. Kubernuber services is something that they needed to have enabled on their servers for Fortnite to be able to actually have a gaming server on the thing. Although that they are getting that EKS installed on their data centers, which is great news, which means they'll be enabled to be able to actually have Fortnite servers running on their data centers, which is one big step of the problem, out of the way. The other big thing is that Epic Games and other gaming companies have to actually invest and get a server there. Now, the big thing that I see here is that like a lot of people go like, yeah, we're a lot of players, but I mean, are we like like I don't know, like I think Africa is very behind the modern technology, but we're definitely getting there. I think it's an investment a lot of companies should probably jump on sooner than later. The investment might not pay off now, but in 10 years time, it could be huge. It could be massive. Like, think about African gaming on a global scale. Whichever gaming company does that first is the first to break that huge barrier, and I think Fortnite would probably be the best. Be the best. And I think Fortnite, with its huge reach around the world and massive grip on South African players, I'm fairly certain that they could change history for gaming in Africa in general, especially in an online scene. Now, this also goes to say that esports can be changed for Africa as well, because Africa is trying to do esports mainly through either local kind of network or by sending players overseas to compete in foreign competitions like that, which is both are pretty cool, but we still feel like we're handicapped. We need those servers to be able to compete on a global scale, or at least against ourselves, without having to, fly over to the other side of the world so we can play against people like in a once-off tournament and then like land with your friends back at home, which doesn't really always work. The great thing about these data centers in Cape Town that they're opening up is that they're not only applicable for just Fortnite. And that's what's got me excited is there are so many possibilities with this that any game across the world, big enough at least, that's willing to pay for servers across Africa, could invest in. Like, it's such a huge opportunity for any company to bring themselves there. Obviously, Fortnite is a great big player, but there's so many other players in the world that could join in as well. Having these servers from Amazon in South Africa, these data centers, is not only just beneficial for something like Fortnite, it's beneficial for many, many different things across the board in terms of gaming. Many big gaming companies can use this and leverage their way into here to kind of create a whole new kind of like target market out of African players. There are so many of us, dude. Literally, listen to us, world. There are so many African players who are trying to compete on a global level, and we're just held back by just too much. I mean, the best analogy for like ping for us is like imagine somebody throws a ball at you, right? Now you're looking downwards. You're not really looking at this ball. You're looking downwards. People with low ping, like the rest of the world, look down and they see a shadow and they go, "Oh shit, I should duck." They duck. Ball misses them, right? For us, no, 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 no. For us, there's no shadow. We just have to guess if the ball's coming or not, and that's how hard it is to compete in a game where you're shooting, and a lot of the time your opponent already knows what's happening before you do, and that's where you lose. Like, that's where we need to up ourselves. Obviously, we'll be playing against ourselves in a huge African continent. It would connect Africa as a whole in a much larger scale in terms of gaming. I definitely believe that would be true. This is also something we've waited for many, many years. You can speak to any African player. Ping is something we deal with on like a daily struggle. It's it's just one of those African things, dude. We struggle with ping. Third world problems, dude. The best thing we can do is make noise to Fortnite to actually let them know how many African players that they actually have. With the hashtag Fortnite African servers, it's been trending for a long time over the last year or even the last 2 years, I think. And it just needs that noise to show Fortnite that, hey, we are here. Africa's here. Invest in us. Let us grow as a gaming nation, and we'll probably play you like tenfold in the long run of gaming history. Like, give us 10 years of like online access of like online playing esports against each other and just online gaming, and it will change Africa for a very large part for the gaming and online community of Africa that's still developing and emerging into its current market. So the AWS servers data centers are installed, but I believe they are having this EKS, the Elastic Kubernetes services, being added on as to the package. I don't really understand how it works too much, but it's being installed. It's taking a really long time. The last thing I saw was actually from like April or June, and it was getting there. It's being worked on. We might be hearing news very soon about it, so we'll have to see. And all Fortnite has to do is give our boys and girls in Africa the chance to play on a global scale, where there's no handicaps, where we don't have to pretend someone's coming around the corner just so that we can be quicker than our imaginary friends who we're shooting at, hoping that there's going to be someone walking around the corner. Hey, sometimes ping works out for the best because your opponent's shooting somewhere where you're not, but you're shooting somewhere where he's not either because there's like this dislink. It's like you're a ghost. It's like playing as a ghost, man. Ping, I could go on about ping struggles every day, but you guys are going to get me 100%. I just hope that something does happen with these data centers. The fact that they're just there means that one day in the future, we could get something. Possibly Fortnite servers, possibly more, maybe a lot more. Give us something to work with, help Africa grow, and let's see where we go from there. Yeah, that's pretty much where we are at with Fortnite African servers, and I think African servers for gaming online in general. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think about these servers? What do you think about the situation in online gaming in Africa? What is your opinion? Let us know, and also hashtag Fortnite African servers because we need it, dude. We need it. 200 ping, man. I'll see you guys in a future video. Thank you for watching.